Okay.
All right, we ready to get started?
Yes.
Let's call the meeting to order.
But we still want to introduce everybody since we may have new joinees.
Yeah, we can.
Get it, Pete.
I'm Angie Sanders, class of 1991. Been in Brookwood all my whole life.
Yes, and I'm Angie's husband. Good to see y'all again. We're introducing ourselves in case some are joining and doesn't know who we are. I'm Brent, graduated in '91 also. And they've elected me to be treasurer of this group, so God help us all.
Todd Donaldson, class of 1988.
It's a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Joe Barger, class of 91, vice president. Glad to be here.
All right, well, we're gonna get started on our November 13th, 2024 meeting. The first business we wanna talk about.
It's about money. That's usually a big part of our lives, it seems like. So yeah, so we'll start off with the treasury report. So since our last meeting, our meeting before, our balance was at $27.15 and 95 cents. Since then, this month, we took in 2 new members. Of course, that brought in some money for us, $50 for dues there. Also, while we've been doing our barrel raffle, we've gotten a few more dollars of that with some tickets sales. And again, we'll talk about that later, but that'll be coming up for the drawing in November, the 21st, I think. We'll talk about that later. No donations this month, and then with all our fees taken in, our fees through our checking account, when we do PayPal and whatnot, our fees are $2. So now our balance now is, as you can see, $29.03 and 95 cents. So not a lot of action this month because everybody's been busy, and but hey, we take whatever little bit we can get.
That's right.
So we're thankful for everybody, and we try to get that barrel moved around a little bit where people can see it. But anyway, that's kind of where we're standing at right now. I think we're going to talk about some other things, shirts and other items. So that's good for me.
All right, next is about, we're still looking for new members and trying to advertise and get our this organization off the ground. At this time, we got 496 members on the Facebook group. We have a total of 75 paid members as of today. And then as Brent mentioned, the barrel raffle is going to be November the 21st during halftime at the boys basketball game for Jackson Olin. That's a home game. And then also we're still have a tentative date in August for our to get our reunion started back at the Gigi Hard, but we've not decided an exact date on that. So that's what's going on there. And then
before we go any further, I know we forgot to mention that Daniel's helping us again with his Facebook Live, and this is the second time he's been here. So we'll thank you, Daniel, for coming.
Yes, he's doing an awesome
making
job.
it happen for us. Because we know when we do these meetings, kind of during the week, it's hard for everybody to come and show up, and so we feel this is an awesome way to be able to get it out there. So Daniel, do we have anybody that's logged on or watching?
I haven't seen anything yet.
Okay, so if they do, let us know, because we can kind of pause in between these slides if somebody wants to make a comment.
Yeah.
And we can answer the questions.
And
So
they
just
can watch it afterwards too. That's the good thing about it. It's recorded on there.
okay, so they won't miss it then if they, okay.
And we have multiple ways to watch it. So.
We have
But if you do see
people
somebody
watching.
on there making comments and they want to say something, let us know and we'll answer questions.
We have multiple ways, so they can
Okay,
watch it.
gotcha.
All right.
As I said before about the drawing, and then the tickets, we're still selling the tickets now. They're $20 each. And there's a link on the Facebook page to order the tickets. And then also, if you want to contact one of us, you can message, or if you see one of us out, you can purchase tickets that way. And if you want to see the barrel is at our office at Jones Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing on Coverbridge Road in person. So that's what.
Yeah, and since we're saying that, I was going to tell people on the drawing night, I will have the barrel with us. I'll have the barrel at the game. I'll just bring it another time to bring it. You know, I've gotten used to hauling that thing around. It seems like so. I'll have it there, and we'll do some selling of before the halftime pick. And this is what we're going to do. If you're at the game and you happen to win, now I know that's if big or a small chance. I'll help you load it in your vehicle, of course. If you win it and you're not around, it'll be back at our shop here in Brookwood, like Angie said, at our business, Jones Heating and Air. And we have people there 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Somebody will help you load it. We will not be delivering the barrel, so you'll have to forgive me for that. Just too much to worry about there. But we're right here in Brookwood. Just give us a call once we do the raffle. We'll work that out, but we'll try to make it easy on you to come pick up and help you load up. But I did want to say that about that. Thank you.
Anything else about that?
Well, the barrel has been signed by Will Sanders.
Yes,
A
yes.
current University of Alabama football player who attended and graduated Brookwood last year. So
Right.
it has great value when Will goes NFL pro, and
That's right.
we expect big things, Will.
Yes, that's for sure.
No pressure, Will.
We're very proud of him. He's a fine young man for sure. But it is really pretty. It's finished and it's got a clear coat on it. And if anybody is interested in buying barrels, Brent's dad is the one who engraved this one, and he is I don't know that he's completely gotten his licensing yet, but he is in the final stages of getting licensed for Alabama merchandise.
So right now he can't sell, but
Right.
he just helped us out with this. I know a barrel might be kind of an odd thing for somebody to figure out how to put somewhere. I mean, it works for some folks and it does not for
You
others.
can make, I've seen people make tables out of them, put a piece of glass on
Right.
top of them, and
Right, so.
somebody made a sink out of it. I don't know if this one would work with that, but I mean, people do some pretty interesting things.
And the barrel comes from the cooperage up in Athens, Alabama, so this has not ever had anything in it. If anybody's worried about it, if it had something in it. It's actually a new barrel, but it did not make all the, their customers' needs as far as specs and whatnot. It might have a band that's welded a little different or something. It just, so this is what they sell.
The whiskey people wouldn't take it.
Yes, right. They're very peculiar about that. Anyway, we know this is a school function. There has been that question brought up. Somebody has asked, has anything been in it? No, it has not.
It's a pickle barrel if you
Want, yeah,
Anybody
pickle barrel.
asks.
Right.
Good old kosher.
So we might try something next time different than a barrel. Hey, we can do all kinds of things. We do have access to the dad
Just
will
do
help
the
us.
barrel head. That might be something that would be easier for people to haul around and have room for. So anyway, we will move on from that, and then
Those are beautiful.
yes, we are doing a pre-sale on t-shirts. We're gonna do the long sleeve only right now, in a heather gray, and they are next level shirts. They're a good quality shirt. The
They're like
tri-blend, what's that?
They're as smooth as butter.
Yes, they're buttery soft. But for the small to extra large, it'd be $35, and the 2XL and 3XL will be $40. And they're gonna, on the front of the pocket, it has like a Alumni Association logo, and on the back, it has the 3 different buildings that Brookwood High School has occupied over the years. I think 2028 is will be 100-year anniversary for Brookwood High School. So that's the 3 buildings in the almost 100 years that Brookwood has occupied. And then it has the BHS alma mater on it, so.
And they're just available. We're just doing long sleeves on these,
Right.
right?
Yes, and pre-orders.
And pre-orders.
We're
Yeah.
not ordering extra ones, so if you want one, we do need to get it ordered and paid for before the December the 15th deadline. And then we'll order them and get them distributed after that. But for right now, we just didn't have the funds to prepay for a whole bunch of
Right.
them. It would drain our whole account, pretty much, so we just figured we'd order what we sold. And that's all.
And they're all the heather gray, just one
Yes.
color.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, anyway, we'll be, based on if we sell 50 of them, we'll be making about $5 a shirt for the Alumni Association, so. Not a huge profit, but
Well, positive profit
yes,
is good.
yes, that's right.
Well, and you're getting something out there too for people to wear. I mean, yes, it's about trying to get us some income, but also having them being worn around is. I'm proud to be from.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
School
shirt,
from here.
and the teacher, there was a teacher at Brookwood High School, I think it was Miss Tarbox. She created this and brought it to City Hall, and
I
it was one of
noticed
the questions.
I noticed it was framed in the office of the high school too.
Yeah, so,
But on the page, I tried to zoom in to the back of that a little bit because it is kind of hard to see. But I do have order forms. You can order online. There's a Google form to fill out. You can pay with Venmo, PayPal, cash, check. And then also I have, paper forms also. If anybody wants to order, I can leave some at Town Hall for if anybody wants to stop by here and get them or get with one of us. And if you Venmo and put in the comments what size, that also is another way to do it. I'm fine with doing it that way. I've had one person order one that way, just as long as I know the name and the size and how to get in touch with you when they come in. But that's all I know about that one. Can y'all have any other questions or comments? Or this is kind of a quick meeting this time. We didn't have a whole lot, to just kind of wrapping up some old stuff. This will be the last meeting for this year. We're not gonna do anything in December because it's such a crazy time, so.
we also can mention, you may have this, is there another slide?
Yeah. Nope, that's all.
Okay, so being that we're coming to the end of the year and people may be looking for ways to do a donation, which is tax deductible, we are a 501(c)(3)
That's right.
organization. So whatever if you would like to make a donation to our organization, all of our proceeds will be used to help Brookwood High School, Middle School, and Brookwood Elementary. For some project, there's nothing right now earmarked for that. But at any rate, at the end of the year, if you're looking to donate money,
Right.
we would be more than happy, and we are a 501(c), which means we are tax deductible.
Right, so we can, and we've tried to do that with some of these things that people's give us here recently. We have a receipt book that we can sign and put your name and the amount, so you'll have an official receipt that you can take to your accountant. But like Joe says, we're getting this, we're trying to build up right now. We don't, we've had people, one or two ask if there's anything earmarked right now. Right now, there's not. We'll go back to that like Joe said.
That is something that we need to discuss in the maybe near future. It's what we're working toward to help the school.
So we're looking to
Ideas.
hear from the principal from each school,
Right.
some of their goals and where they may need. I mean, we'll vote on it as a board to see where the money goes.
Right.
But we can always listen to, make sure that we're aware of all those needs.
Yeah.
So just for those that had questions, is anything, where's this going? Nowhere right now, like Joe says, so we're just building our.
Yeah, we started from ground zero, so we kind of have, there are some administrative type things that we did buy a banner, but Jones Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing donated the banner, so we didn't have to spend any money on that.
Yeah, really our biggest expense, we just had to get the accountant paid for his
Right.
part, of
Yeah.
course, and then our slight fee, our little fees from Venmo and PayPal, but that's really our biggest
But
expense.
if we had a bank account where we had to pay fees, we'd be paying fees anyway, so we're
Right.
saving
True.
money
Yeah.
there and.
Yeah, our bank account, we
and
pay no fees.
Yeah, so we do have to pay.
Smart Bank really helped us out with that, total. We got a couple signees, and we got checks and debit cards, so we're official, like Joe says. I mean, 501(c), everything's legit, money's accounted for. Y'all can get receipts, and if you have given something, and maybe we didn't give you a receipt, just get in touch with us, and I can get you a receipt wrote. We kind of just putting all this together quick this last couple months, but.
Jane, are there any questions out there?
No.
I cannot believe it.
It's so riveting, huh?
Well, like he says, I didn't realize, but they can watch it recorded later, so if they come up with something, they can make a post.
Is anybody watching right now?
Two.
Two?
Yeah.
Thank you, too.
Yeah, two's better than zero.
But like I said before, the coming up is our barrel drawing. Again, like I mentioned, no meeting in December. And then our next meeting would be January 8th at noon. And then that August of 2025 reunion dinner, I didn't put that on there, that we wanna do. That's the only things I can think of. If anybody has any suggestions or thoughts or ideas, please let us know. We're open to lots of different things. We just wanna be, our main goal is just to help the school and make Brookwood stay the great place that we all remember it as alumni. So, but if nobody else has anything, I think we can adjourn. Are y'all good with that? Or
I make a motion, we adjourn.
And Daniel, are we gonna be able to get you next meeting too? Man, we appreciate it. I think this is a
Yes.
good thing to kind of get it out there. Look, people can watch it later or whatever. So, thank you.